Hello everyone. I've had some requests for these, so I'm going to attempt to do a tutorial on them. I've never done a tutorial before, so bear with me on this. Okay, these are the daisies for my Dorothy nails I just did. This is the acrylic mold that I'm using. Okay, very simple to do. I'm going to start off with this Macart polish in yellow, pale yellow. Now, normally I would put this on a palette, but since I don't need very much, I'm just going to do a couple. I'm just going to fill up this little center section. Okay, that's all we got for that. Then we're going to pop that in the lamp, give it a 30-second cure. As soon as that comes out, we're going to use this Macart white. And we're just going to go and fill these in with the white. Now try to be careful, you don't want to slop on the outside of the mold. I mean outside of where the daisy part is. But if you do, it's not that hard to clean up. These molds you can get on Amazon or AliExpress. I'm not sure where I got this one from. And I did get a bunch of these from my daughter as a gift at one point. I think she got them at Bundle Monster, which is now Maniology. Okay, you're just going to fill in the little petal parts. Once you get the polish out to the edge, it kind of will fill in on its own. And if you slop any, I think we may need a little more in there. If you slop any on the outside of where the flower is, it's pretty easy to just scoop it back into the middle, because you don't want to have it on the outside, or it's going to make little things you're going to have to cut off, which is a pain in the neck. Okay, and we'll just spread this one out. I think we're going to need more in here too. I've also used the same technique for leaves that I've done for a fall color block set. If you're interested in that, it's on my website, which is carlenescreations60.com. Okay, we're just going to clean up those little bits. Okay, now I give this a 2-minute cure. While we're waiting for that, I am also going to show you just one, how I did the Dorothy nail themselves. Okay, I've already prepped this nail. What I'm going to need, actually I'm going to need this white again. I'm going to give this a thin coat of white. Actually, we're going to do 2 coats of this white. And we want to be careful not to make them too thick, otherwise it will wrinkle on you. Alright, and this guy's going to go in there. Can finish with that one. Let's see, what else? I have one thing I like backtracking about the daisies made with the gel polish like this, or whatever shape of thing you're going to make, is when they get out of the mold, they're still flexible, so they bend to the shape of your nail. When you glue them on, you can get all the edges down and they don't stick up and get caught on stuff as badly as if you make them with acrylic. Obviously they're stiff and they're going to stay however they are. Okay, now before I unmold those, let me get another coat of white on here. Okay. And back in you go. Okay. Now back to the daisies. They should be cured after 2 minutes. If you just bend your mold, they're going to pretty much pop right out. See there? Well, that one has a hair, so I'm going to cut that off. But see, there you go. Easy peasy. Here we go. Okay, we shouldn't have anything sticking on the mold. Let's get rid of this hair off of here. And that's all there is to making the daisies. I don't know if you could see them. Where am I in the shot? That's all there was to it. Okay, I'm going to set those aside for now. And we'll go on to the rest of this. Okay. Now, I did not have the proper stamping polish for these, so I just used a regular polish that I had. Okay, and I have chosen a clear jelly stamper. I have chosen to use this clean color, pastel teal. We're just going to put it on here. Now I had some problems getting these to pick up. On some of them it took me several tries. I don't know if it's because this is not a stamping polish or I just was not getting a good pickup on them. Okay. We're going to use this to pick that up. You know, it's not the best, but we're going to go with it anyway. Okay, and right onto the nail. Now this one's not going to cover the full nail, so I will have to do another bit at the top. Yeah, that one doesn't look the greatest, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, cleaning off the stamper, and I just use a lint roller. Clean that stuff off. And I failed to get acetone out here. Okay. And we'll clean off the stamping plate. Okay, and I'm just going to be concerned with this top portion of the stamp right now because I just need to do a little bit at the top. It's not the greatest stamp either. All right, hold on. I'm also going to clean off a little bit of this right here. Okay. And now I am just going to put this sort of in there. And it is not looking that great. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I think I'm going to start over on this. Take two. Take two. Let me clean it up. The one good thing about working on top of gel polish that I like is I can wipe off my errors and I don't lose my base color. All right, let's try this again. Okay, let's Hopefully I can get a better pickup this time. Normally I don't have these issues, but I don't know if it's this polish or what, but it's not wanting to. Okay, that's a little better. All right, let's go with this again. Let's try this again now. Well, we still lost a part of it, but it's better than it was the last time. Okay, I am just going to take that little piece that's left on there, put it right in this section. So, well, no, I'm not, because it's not going to stick now. All right, well, we're going to just have to patch it up. Since this is just a tutorial and it's not going to be a finished product, I'm not really concerned that much with it being perfect. Cleaning the stamp off again. Okay, let's take another shot at this. Okay, and let's go again. All right. Clean that off. Okay, and where's my nail? All right, we're just going to try to match this up somewhat on this top part. Come on now. And if I have extra, which I do have a little bit, I'm going to try to get it. Maybe if I can do this before it dries. I'm going to try to get it on this little part over here, just to give it some coverage. Well, it's already dry. All right. Well, this is kind of the problem I had when I did this set, so we'll just keep cracking away here until we get something in that little hole. Doesn't need to be a lot. I just want something on that little section right there. Okay, stamper. All right, well, that's not the greatest either, but okay. Now if this thing will cooperate and not go off of there, I'm just going to put this where it can fill in a little bit there. And, oh, for Pete's sake, now it's not staying on there. And a little bit right there. And we're already too dry again now. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. That's as good as I'm going to do with this. Okay. And there we have the stamped part on there. I'm not as concerned, like I said, with the top of this because it is not going to be the finish. It's not going to be something I'm going to be selling or anything. So, okay, now I am going to clear coat that. We want to give it a good clear coat. A lot of that up there is going to be covered up with the daisies, so it's won't look as bad as it looks right now. Okay, now we're going to give this a 60-second cure. And this is what I use to glue them on. Mia's Secret Brush On Clear Gel Resin. This stuff works good. It doesn't dry instantly, so you have time to move things around. I like to let my stuff sit out overnight after I've glued these on, or at least a good 15 or 20 minutes without disturbing them at all. Which when I did these on here, that's what I did. maybe 15, 20 minutes of sitting around doing stuff on my phone where I wasn't bumping them on anything. And it takes a good while to set up, but once it does, they're on there pretty good. I mean, these have been on since the beginning of the month, so like a couple of weeks now, and they're still mostly all on there. Some of them got knocked off. I've been doing some gardening, so okay, now we've got the nail ready. So we're just I'm going to glue them on this side over here, since that's where the nail does not look very good. Just going to put some of this on here, some of the resin on there. And where's my tweezers? Okay, going to just pop it right on there. Now what I like to do is hold these edges down a little bit. Like I said, they're still going to be pliable and bendable because it's gel polish and not acrylic. Okay, it may pop up a little bit, but we can fix that. And since I have not a good spot over here, I'm going to put this other daisy on the side, since it doesn't look nice right there. Okay, I'm just going to pop that right in there. And there you have it. I'm not going to put the glitter on the tip of these like I did on the Dorothy set, because I'm sure you guys all know how to glue glitter onto nails by now. A little bit of top coat and sprinkle your glitter on, give it a good long cure, and then you can brush off the excess. Okay, and there you have it. That's the way I did them. Thank you very much. Hopefully that helps you out.